Out of these five basic subject matters in Bhagavad Gita, there is five basic subject matters. First is there is Ishwar, which means the controller. Second, there are Jeev, the living entities which are being controlled. Prakriti, material nature. Time, the duration of existence of the whole universe. And fifth is Karma. Now Ishwar, which Ishwar means controller, Jeev, controlled, Prakriti, material nature, time, duration, and Karma, activity. It is established it is established that the Supreme Godhead or Krishna or Brahman or Supreme Controller or Paramatma, you may use whatever name you like, is the greatest of all. All the living beings are in quality like the Supreme Controller. For instance, the Lord has control over the universe affairs of material nature, as will be explained in the later chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. Material nature is not independent. She is acting under the direction of the Supreme Lord. When we see wonderful things happening in the cosmic nature, we should know that behind this cosmic manifestation there is a controller. Nothing could be manifested without being controlled. It is child it is childish not to consider the controller. For instance, a child may think that an automobile is quite wonderful to be able to run without a horse or other animal pulling it. But a sane man knows the nature of automobiles engineering arrangement. He always knows that behind the machinery there is a man, a driver. Similarly, the Supreme Lord is the driver under whose direction everything is working. Now the Jeev or the living entities have been accepted by the Lord, as we will note in the later chapters, as his part and parcels. A particle of gold is also gold. A drop of water from the ocean is also salty. And similarly, we the living entities, being part and parcel of the Supreme Controller, Ishwar or Bhagavan, Lord Sri Krishna, have all the qualities of the Supreme Lord in minute quantities. We are trying to control nature, as presently we are trying to control space or planets, and this tendency to control is there because it is in Krishna. But although we have a tendency to lord it over material nature, we should know that we are not the supreme controller. This is explained in Bhagavad Gita. Question is that what is material nature? Din, 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 din.